Komið sæl og velkomin á skrifborðið mitt aftur. Welcome to a fresh kit on the bench. So it's this time of the week again, I guess, where I have gotten myself wrangled into yet another group build on the Facebooks. Been trying to get out of those for a while now. I kind of want to get to my own personal projects again, but this is where I'm at, and I can't really complain about this group build. As you can see, we have a rally car here, and if you've seen my other videos on my channel, you've seen some rally videos, as I'm kind of involved in the Icelandic Rally Championships, as I've said before, as a mechanic, and my friends race a Subaru Impreza from time to time. We've got some championships under our belt, but anywho, the group build is kind of my fault, this one, since I bought this kit and a couple of guys started talking on the Facebook groups, and we decided to kind of do a rally car group build. It started like 19 days ago, the 1st of May. It is the 19th of May today, and I have yet to start mine, and I think there's only one guy that has actually started his build, and that's not really a rally car even, that's a touring car. So yeah, off to a slow start, as they say. Some people are still waiting on their kits and stuff, and so there might be others, but yeah. I'm going to build a Subaru Impreza WRC from the 98 Monte Carlo rally, as driven by Colin McRae and co-driven by Nicky Grist. My couple of, what do you say? How do you say this? If you know rallying, you know these two names. They're like the biggest legends that ever were, in my mind at least. Colin McRae being tragically dead, of course. But it was my wish that my first decent rally car build would be the Subaru Impreza 22B, as driven by Colin McRae. This is one of my all-time favorite rally cars, and 98 is the last year that Colin McRae drove with Subaru. 99 he went on to drive for Ford in the Focus. So also my friends used to have a 22B clone turbo car, which we raced in the rally before we got the non-turbo one that the guy has now. But anywho, I'm kind of just rambling on here. I don't have any script or nothing, but this is supposed to be the first installment of the build log for my rally car, and I'm not gonna start this right away. I just wanna do like an unboxing thing right now. I don't know when I will get to start this, but I'm kinda waiting on my Canadian brother to get his Bug-Eye Impreza, and we're gonna build on the same pace, so to speak, as him. So right now just wanna, yeah, like I said, check what's in the box, not like do an intense review of it or nothing, just have a peek inside the box. I've done it once before when I got the kit, which was a while ago, but yeah, anyways, this is what it looks like when you open up the box. And to take it away so we can look at it without the cluttered background, first of all, out come the clear parts. And we have what looked like pretty good clear parts, and you got the obvious masking that you put on the windows and spray the black parts without spraying on the clear plastic. We got tail lights, headlights, floodlights for the front, the bumper turn signals, and these big slabs here. 3 big slabs here, and this one, tiny one, are the skid plates underneath. I guess they put them in clear so that they don't hide the details behind them, like the engine and transmission and stuff. But for me, I will be painting this in aluminum because I like that better than having the clear parts. Next we got some tires, and in the tire package we got some polycaps. We got a little mesh for the grills, and then we have some tarmac slicks. Monte Carlo Rally, I guess, being most tarmac, but I would have loved to have some dirt tires because I really love the look of those. And in Iceland we almost exclusively drive on tarmac. No, gravel, I'm sorry. But first sprue, should take these out, I guess. The dang Tamiya staples in there, just waiting to scratch the plastic, I guess. Just bear with me here. We've got some silver sticker or foil or something. I guess this would be for the rear view mirrors, inserts, glass even. I'll probably just throw that away and use something else instead. I'm thinking just aluminum foil. And here we got some interior parts. We got the dashboard, looking real nice. We got all the little buttons there, detailed. Probably not correct detail for the buttons, but I'm hoping it's close enough. I don't know if I'll try and make a kill switch for the electronics or anything, but we'll see when we get there. We got the side panels here for the roll cage. We got the roll cage main frame, some more roll cage, gear shift, steering column, I think this would be, pedals, and some nice door cards here. If you want, you can add some mesh to these parts, like these are the pockets in the door cards. But it looks pretty good like this to me. Although, yeah, maybe putting a mesh over there would be cool, pretty cool at least. And we got some racing seats, which look pretty nice. They have some ejection pin marks on the back here and up here, so you would need to sand that. It's kind of a bad place though to put it. It's like an awkward shape. Just like the seat back is, I think, was made from carbon fiber, but this part here is cloth, and they actually put in the separation here between the cloth and the carbon fiber. So you have to sand this carefully to keep the shape. Like I said, this is not an in-depth review or anything. Just looking at it real closely. We got the partition between the boot or the trunk area and the passenger compartment. Got exhaust pipe molded in blue here, steering wheel, roof scoop. Yeah, this is just like typical Tamiya car kit. Decent plastic, simple. There's only 2 sprues in color in this. This is the other one. I'm gonna cut here, turn the camera back on when I have this out of the back, because my camera only does 10-minute segments. So here's the second sprue. It's kind of big, could even be cut in half and be defined as 2 sprues. But as you can see, everything is in blue, even the wheels, which is unusual for Japanese car kits, I think. yeah, it surprised me a bit not to see the wheels molded in like yellow or gold plastic. But yeah, we got the chassis right here with all the engine that you're gonna be seeing molded in place. This is a curbside kit, which means it doesn't have a full engine. This is what you get. But then you got just this tiny little drive shaft piece there molded in, and on the other upside you don't get nothing else molded in. Everything is like separate pieces, which I like because it's like that extra detail that you need to get. You got a spoiler here, a gearbox with a front differential, fire extinguisher, firewall, brake discs, which they look okay. You can even read like the EP, I'm sorry, the AP logo on the brake calipers. And we got sway bars, mirrors, hood scoop, wiper blades, some subframe assemblies, chassis bits, the rear diff, the front brake discs, I would assume, floodlights, floodlight covers or the housing for the front bumper, the floodlight housing for the hood, the big one that you saw on the front of the box art. But if you're like me and don't like the look of this ugly thing, which of course if you're doing the night version of the Monte Carlo Rally you would have to have these on, but I don't like those, so I'm gonna build this version without the floodlights, as you can see they're right there. And in that case I will be using these pieces instead of these pieces, because these are the covers for the front bumper. And yeah, what else? There's some decent looking suspension there. It's not like super detailed, but it'll do just fine because you're not really gonna see it. And I haven't really looked at it, but I think you get the workable turning. I think you do on all the Tamiya kits, but I really haven't built that many, only the one. And here you got the final piece of plastic, which is the main piece of the show. The beautiful 22B body shell, or the P1 or whatever you want to call this. It goes by many names, this Impreza. And it's a beautiful car. I know many people don't agree with me, but besides from station wagons, this is what I go for. The two-door coupes, and I do like the Japanese sheet metal. When most people love the American muscle cars in the modeling business, at least here in Iceland, hence I need to order all my car kits from Japan, because my local hobby store only carries the muscle cars, the American trucks. But other than that, there's lovely molded, good details on the shell. You have quite a bit of those where the plastic like runs together in the mold here and here, and you really have to be careful with these. Run your finger over it, see if like you get like a dip. Sometimes you get the dip and you will see this through the paint, so you need to fill it in and sand it smooth and do stuff to it. But you have a tiny bit of mold line going down the roof line here, from the A pillar to the B pillar, or the C pillar in this case, and it goes on. It's hardly visible here, but it's right here on the panel line, so you still have to sand it. You can feel it with your finger when you go like this. It goes down here and it's very visible here on the side. Don't know if you can see it on on my camera, but it's there. And the same on the other side. And also it goes down here, follows the panel lines of the trunk lid, or the boot lid, or whatever you call it. And then it's really visible down here in the bumper bit. So yeah, that's my not in-depth review of the plastic. But there's more things in the box. Instructions with the typical info on the vehicle. And this is the Tamiya instructions that just fold out endlessly. But they're like, yeah, they're not too hard to follow. But there are quite a few bit parts to this kit. Excuse me. I'm kinda tired after a hard day at work. But yeah. And here we got the black and white color call out for the exterior. It's blue, gold rims. And yeah, all the decals go on. And yada yada yada. And speaking of decals, here they are. You get 2 sheets, of course. Being a rally car, you need a lot of decals. We have the 555 rally team markings, the Subaru World. It's hard for me to say in English, but Subaru World Rally Team markings, the STI logos and stuff. They all look pretty good. Even the small Go Fast stickers on the door. Oh, sorry, the spoiler sides, rear wing, look pretty decent. There's some carrier film and they look pretty thick, but yeah. But here we got the smalls, or whatever you call it. You got the 2 versions, the Colin McRae version or the other guy, I forgot the name. It's probably written down somewhere, but we don't need to know that. Oh yeah, it's right there, Liati and Pons. I don't even know who those guys are. I'm so into just McRae, and I wasn't really into rallying or looking at the WRC that much back in 1998. It was just like Colin McRae and Carlos Sainz and those guys. But yeah, anywho, you got some decals for the seat belts. I'm probably gonna try and make my own seat belts from like cloth or something. We got some, I think it's okay, like carbon fiber backings for the seat backs. It doesn't look that bad, but the color seems to be off. We'll see if I like paint the. Also, they seem to be a little bit metallic, which is not carbon fibery, but we'll see how they turn out if I get the correct color like on the seat backs. Maybe they will shine through or something, I don't know. But yeah, everything is in register, like looks really good to me. The carrier film doesn't seem to be as shiny as these ones. The decals don't even seem to be as shiny as these ones. But they'll go down just fine, I guess. I'm hoping, at least. So that's that. That's my Subaru Impreza WRC that I'm going to be building soonish, I hope. I don't even remember when the group build is gonna end, and I don't even know how much time I'm gonna have for this. I've been not starting it because I didn't have any black paint, and you need a lot of black paint to build a car. But now I got this. This is all you can get in Iceland at the moment. This was the only can that you could get in my country, and I didn't want to go ordering stuff online because I thought it would take too long to get here. But then again, I don't really have time to start it. I haven't been doing much modeling anyways as of late, but summer vacation is just a month and a half away, I think, and that's for like 4 weeks for me. Gonna do some traveling with the kids, but also gonna do a lot of building, I hope. So yeah, I need to do like maybe a update on the channel. Just comment below if you are interested in seeing like a channel update, as they call it, where I go through like stuff that is happening modeling wise in my sector, so to speak. Anyways, I'm just rambling and babbling. This video is long enough as it is. So here's a rally car, Impreza. I've been hankering to do cars lately. But yeah, anyways, I don't know what more to say. I should not talk for this long. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!